students. We're continuing with video 2 of the Docker for Beginners series, and we started to talk about when Docker was first introduced. I think it's important that we learn the history of Docker. So I'm gonna go to my presentation and just tell you a little bit about the history. So Docker was first introduced to the world with no pre-announcement, a little fanfare by Solomon Hykes, which is the founder and CEO of a company which was called back then Doc Cloud. And it was at the Python Developers Conference in Santa Clara, California, like we said before, in March 15, 2013. At the time of this announcement, only about 40 people outside of Doc Cloud had been given the opportunity to play with Docker. Within a few weeks of this announcement, there was a surprising amount of press around the GitHub. The code and everything was put open source. Open source means everybody have access. We'll talk about GitHub in a little bit and Git, but it's sort of like a platform or what we call a repository in which and let me show you actually. Let me go to that so you can see what GitHub is. I know that probably some of you, if you have engineers, already have GitHub. But let me show you what it is right here. So GitHub, what is GitHub? So GitHub is a place in which, it's a website of course, in which you can put your code, sort of put it in a registry or in folders and files, and other engineers, other developers, other testers can go and review your code, help you with your code. Everything is open source. Obviously, your registry directory is under your account, but everything you put in there, everybody has access to, and people can make comments, help you with your code, build requests, pull code. As you can see over here, for example, you can see how you can preview the changes in code, look into repositories and folders, and help people, and also it keeps track of everything that you have done in your code so far. So GitHub is the website, and I'm going to show you my GitHub account so you can see a little bit, but you can, of course, you always have a profile, but you can see how, let's say that I want to learn about Cucumber, for example. So there's different developers and creators that, come in and add information. Sometimes it could be something called a summary, details about code, or if it has been tested. Other times it can be parts of code that you can like copy and paste and use, and we'll see how you can use all this code with different editors such as Atom. You can use this with Visual Studio or IntelliJ or Eclipse, which are all editors and IDEs in which you can work with the code and make it better.